Have you ever had a memory you really wanted to forget? A very embarrassing moment in front of a loved one, someone you hate, or something you did you are not proud of? Do you think that forgetting these memories will help you move on and make you happier? This is the question Eternal Sunshine and the Spotless Mind movie arose and tried to answer. In order to do that, the movie took us with Joel, the protagonist, who, after finding out that his girlfriend went to a clinic and erased him from her memories, he decided to do the same. During the procedure, he was exposed to the memories of him and his girlfriend, from the newer, sad ones to the old, good ones, and in the middle of the process, he wanted to stop and not to forget about all the good memories, realizing that there is no white without a black and no light without shadow. Unfortunately, the process was irreversible and he forgets about his girlfriend, but then they meet again and fall in love with each other once again, only to discover that they have erased each other after receiving the tapes that contain what they have said about each other before the erasing procedure. Even though they hear the bad things they said about each other, they decide to stick to the relationship, accepting that they might reach to the same point that led them to decide to erase each other from their memories. But they would still accept to go through the journey once again. My personal point of view about why they agree to stay together, although knowing that they might or will reach to the same point where they will start to despise each other again, is to find out what's beyond that point. I mean, even if they do reach there, then instead of taking a solution such as forgetting, they might turn that hatred or rage into an experience they learn from to develop their presence. So even if they split up for a short period, then like what Joel, the protagonist, found during their racing process, that the good memories could cover up the bad ones, they can in this period understand their value in each other's life and reach to a more mature decision by either returning to each other and develop their attraction into more of a real love, or breaking up on good terms and learn from the past experience to develop healthier relationships in the future.
This is it, Joel. It's gonna be gone soon.
I know.
What do we do?
Enjoy it.
I enjoyed the non-linear narrative structure of the movie, which jumps back and forth between different points in the characters' relationship. The structure effectively conveys the complex nature of memories and emotions and allows the audience to explore the characters' thoughts and feelings. I think this is the main concept of the movie. The bad memories aren't things we should be ashamed of, because we take our next steps based on what we have learned from our past experiences. Which reminds me of a quote from Batman Begins movie which says, "Why do we fall? We fall so we can learn to pick ourselves up."
Don't be a monster, Howard. Tell the girl.
Tell me what?
Oh, you poor kid. You can have him. You did.
I was surprised by the plot twist at the end when we learned that the secretary of Dr. Howard has also gone through the procedure to forget about her feelings towards him, towards a married man with wife and kids, and then deciding to send the files of the patients back to them after realizing that what they did was wrong, and forgetting about events doesn't mean that they didn't happen. So we should cherish them and learn from them.
It might be the hair.
What might?
It changes a lot, the color. So that's why you might not recognize me. I apply my personality in a paste.
I like the usage of hair color as a symbol to describe the different emotions Clementine has gone through throughout the timeline of the events. From the green color or the spring when flowers bloom and the time where her relation with Joel started. The red color or the color of summer, which is when Clementine felt the happiest in their relation. The orange color or the color of autumn, when the relation started to fall apart like falling leaves in autumn. And lastly, the blue color, the color of winter, or as Clementine said, blue ruin, which, as the name suggests, it represents the period after she erased Joel from her memories and the period where she felt empty inside. I also enjoyed how the movie was directed beautifully and reflected the emotions of its characters by the wonderful performance of its cast, especially Jim Carrey and Kate Winslet, who conveyed the deep feelings of their troubled characters and were helped by the marvelous background music.
How happy is the blameless vessel's lot? The world forgetting by the world forgot. Eternal sunshine of a spotless mind. Each prayer accepted, and each wish resigned.
Even though the movie was a science fiction movie about forgetting memories, in real life we don't go to a specific clinic that makes us forget memories we don't like, but we try to forget these memories and get rid of everything or cut ties with everyone who reminds us of these events. The movie tried to show us that we actually should consider these events as a lesson we learn from to lead a healthier and more positive life in the future. Finally, my final rating of the movie is 8 out of 10. Thank you for watching and have a great day.